So if you ask 10 traders, what's a good signal candle? You're going to get 10 different answers. So I have an answer that I bet you have never heard before. Let's go deeper. All right, so I know you guys are wondering what makes a great signal candle, a good signal candle. So I know some of you gonna say, hey, if it's big, right? If it's a big candle, very bullish, very bearish, yeah, that makes it good. That makes it good. Then some may say, hey, if you got a lot of stem, a big stem showing a lot of rejection, heading back in the other direction, yeah, that makes it. That I would agree to. That's good. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. But we're talking about great, right? We wanna take great signal candles. And I know you guys hear me say it all the time, closing your top, closing your top. You probably think it's when it closes on its top. That's another good sign. That's a good sign. But again, we want a great signal candle, all right? We want to take great signal candles. So, Jay, what's the answer? Glad you asked. Let me put you up on it. What makes a great signal candle is when it happens when you want it to happen. Let that sink in. When it happens when you thought it was going to happen. Let me explain. So for those of us who are trading price action, those of us who are learning to trade price action by watching this channel, also make sure you like. It's a good time. You can like right now because I'm about to drop some more hot fire. Just hit the like button ahead of time, right? You just hit it right now. Be done with it. So what makes a great signal candle, again, is when it happens when you want it to. So here's what I mean. I'm gonna take my favorite trade, the higher low, right? That's my favorite setup. So I've already watched a trend down, trend break, retest to new low. That's the market cycle played out. It's also a rule of two played out. Now, I'm waiting for it to hit the bottom. That's my low. Then we push up, come back, stop, higher low, right? So the higher low setup is in place right where I want it to happen after the market cycle. So now I'm saying if the very next candle breaks higher, closes on its top, closes higher than the one to the left, it's go time. That's a great signal candle. Not necessarily just because it closed on its top or, all the other factors that I just mentioned. It's great because I predicted it. See what I mean? It's great because it happened right when I wanted it to. It's great because it happened right where I know it always happens at. That's what makes a great signal candle. See, the signal candle is in price action. The signal candle is the final filter before you can take a trade. So even if I've had the trend down, trend break, retest a new low, market cycle is played out, and then I've had a low, push up, higher low, if that very next candle doesn't shoot up and close higher, I don't have a trade. Even though all that other stuff took place, the signal candle is my filter. So it just doesn't matter what happened before. If that signal candle doesn't push up when I want it to, no trade. But man, when you've seen a trend down, trend break, retest to new low, 2-3 legs down to new low, then you hit that bottom, push up hard, and you got a low, higher low, and then you're like that very next candle, if it shoots up and you see it start rising up, you already know it's go time. You already know it's going to be go time. All you're hoping is now you're hoping for a big candle or a close on your top or, baby little stem. Then you're hoping for those things. But the biggest thing is that it happened right when I wanted it to happen. And so in my opinion, that's what makes a great signal candle. So let's go into the work study lesson today, see if we can see one.
Hey guys, JD here. Today is November 3rd, 2023. This will be our work study lesson for the day. So you can't see it here, but we had a trend break, retest down to a new low here. And that's my favorite market cycle look. And so if we come from this high here, it's hard to kind of tell. I mean, really, this is choppy through here. I mean, this thing was stair stepping down. Actually, this is a pretty good trend down. A lot of these would have been wins. But once it made this big push right here, you know, you kind of can see this as really a first entry, second entry long setting up right here. That's a nice rejection stem. Closed on its top, then closed higher than the one to the left. But if you took it, it easily worked. But a lot of times when you're in this situation and you're kind of going against the dominant direction or just the current direction, and you're a long way away from the EMA, the more conservative entry after you see this one work is to wait for the low, push up, higher low, which you get right here, which is my favorite trade. You get this push up. This is a low. This low is higher than this one. That's the higher low setup. Then you just have to wait for a signal candle and you get a beauty. It broke lower, trapped everybody who was still trying to go short, pushed all the way up, closed on its top, closed higher than these bars to the left. This is what you call a perfect signal candle. Boom. You take that one. 1, 2, 3. Easy win. Then now when you're abutting EMA, you get another one here. Well, no, you don't. So yeah, but this here, let's back up, because this here is perfection. Broke lower, trapped everybody going short, went up, closed on its top, higher than both of these, and it's a low, higher low, and you were expecting this, you were hoping for this, and then you got this. Take it. Boom. Then from this high here, you actually end up getting a first entry, push down, second entry long. You can't take this. Why? It dudded out. It closed higher than this one, but look at all that stem, and it couldn't stay above the EMA. You do not take this. You do not take this. See the difference in this candle and this one? You just don't take it. You know, then especially if you was looking at this as like a low, push, higher low, which that really doesn't qualify because it's too far. But if you saw this as a signal candle, maybe because of this double bottom and you got rejection, hey, there's reasons to like it, but it lost. Now it barely lost. But again, the better trade would have been low, push up, higher low. You wanted this candle to close higher, but it didn't. It dudded out, so you can't take it. But when this candle surges past here, closes on its top, I like it, because what you're expecting is another leg. We got a leg here. This kind of was the center of the pattern. So the rule of 2 is in play on this setup. You're expecting another leg of this distance. This was a nice strong move up, and this downtrend had already played out for you. So you get this trend up, trend break. This is a retest trade. I like it. Big candle, close on its top. 1, 2, 3, home run. All right. But now, if you're watching this EMA, so if you're watching the EMA and you just seen this trend up, trend break, retest play out, you could actually look for another short here, because this is the first trend break. So if you count from this low right here, you got a first entry, push up, second entry short right here. I made this red because, again, the signal candle dudded out. Can't take it. But boy, did I call that. I mean, I was watching this and I caught it. I was like, this is the second entry short. We're a mile away from the EMA. If this candle if it just had it closed here, I would have took it all day long. If it had closed under here, I would have took it all day long. Now, you could say once this candle broke lower and then especially closed under here, you probably could still go. But now you're a little bit closer to the EMA. I don't like it as much. You know, now that we're looking at it after the fact, you say, yeah, you take that. But when it's happening live, you know, you just got closer to the EMA. But I admit, you knew that this trend had played out. And so at this point, when you start pushing down, what you're expecting is that we're going to retest. What you're expecting is that we're coming to test this low down here. This is the first trend break. So really, you got a trend down, 1, 2 legs back, and you're going to be looking for 1, 2 legs down to get this new low. So you may go right here. If you did, I get it. You know, Let me see. You may go right there. I get it, especially once it broke lower than here. But I didn't because, you know, I like to have room back to the EMA, and you clearly still have room back to the EMA, but I would have liked it better if I could have got in here, but the signal candle dud it out. But then yes, it works like a beauty. Shoots on down. So now at this point, you have to be saying to yourself, we're trying to test this new low. You know, we had a trend down, 1, 2 legs back. Now we're going to be trying to test this new low because that's the market cycle. And so you get a low here and you push up, came down, show rejection. Then here, look at this, couldn't get above the EMA, pushed down again. I was ready to go right here, but then it dudded out. So I couldn't take this one. Couldn't take it. But it was right off the EMA. But then when this one shot up, like it was going to try to make maybe a trend up, trend break retest, but it couldn't. And it bounced right off the EMA, closed on its low, closed lower than its body to the left. I liked it. I took this one right here. 1, 2, 3. That's a win. Then you get the high, push down, lower high right here. And you won on this candle too. So if you was just sitting there with your finger on the trigger, this was a quick 1-2. Quick 1-2. You take this one here again, you get the close lower than the body to the left. It left a little stem here. I didn't like it. But again, you're expecting now to test this bottom. You're also expecting another leg of this distance per the rule of 2. So both of these are money. And that's a quick 2% day. You're done. And it drops. All right. But then you get this bottom when this candle closed up high. And now you're kind of thinking like, that's interesting. You know, because you would be expecting to retest this low. But something else that happens in the market when you don't get the retest, sometimes that means it's gonna shoot strong back in the other direction. And we have been trending down quite a bit here. So here you kind of could still be thinking about maybe going long. So you get the low, push up, you get another higher low. But what happens again? Signal candle duds out. So you can't take it. You know, nice setup. Signal candle dudded out. But then you get another one, low, push up, higher low. This signal candle shot up strong, closed on its top, closed on its top, cleared everything to the left. You can take it. 1, 2, 3. That's a win. Okay, so then you get another low, push up, higher low above the EMA. But look, another dud, too much stem. Don't take it. You want it to clear the body to the left. That's the key right there. If that candle clears the body to the left, that lets you know that that move down was rejected. The market's showing us we probably going higher. It closed higher. If it had closed higher than this, it's a go. But it didn't. Left that stem, and look what happened. Flushed down. And then, because guess what it was trying to do? It was trying to do what we thought it was trying to do way up here. Test this new low. And it finally gets it. So then you push on down. New low is in place. Now, once the new low is in place, switch your mind again to say, all right, this whole big market cycle now, it's over. It's over. We've had a trend down, trend break, 1, 2 legs down to a new low. Market cycle is over. We're about to go higher. And just like that. Now, the zigzag helps you with this. Check this out. If you start at this high, the last high that's on the screen right here, it's actually over here too, but the nearest high is right here. Look, and then like I said, the zigzag definitely helped you on this trade. Look, watch this. Trend down, trend break, retest, new low. Okay, but that's not what I want to show you. What I want to show you is a first entry, push down, second entry long right here. Now this one barely closed higher, but it worked. It worked. But again, just like over here, if you don't want to gamble on this trade, because this is a riskier second entry, you know, a more conservative second entry is any second entry that happens off the EMA. This second entry right here is one of the riskier trades because you could easily get trapped, you know, because you're just about picking the bottom. I mean, this is an experienced trade. This is an advanced setup. Okay, this one and this one. Let's put that in the advanced side of trading. because you really have to be reading the chart to understand that this is a second entry long happening. Okay. So if you're new, this trade you may want to skip. Stick to the second entries that's right off the EMA. But what you can do though, because you're learning to read the chart, you still look for this. Just don't take it, but look for it. And when it happens, know that more than likely a higher low is going to come right behind it. And what do we get? Low, push up, higher low. What do we get? Beautiful signal candle, broke lower, surged up, closed higher than everything to the left, almost closed on this top. Strong body. That is money. You take this one, 1, 2, 3. Great trade. Then now we got a low, push up, higher low. Again, this signal candle, nowhere near as good as this one. But you know what? Now you're thinking rule of 2. Okay, you're thinking rule of 2. So you're thinking trend up, trend break, retest. I'm thinking I'm gonna get another leg the same distance from here to here. What do we get? Another leg, same distance from here to here, right here, here to here. So even though this signal candle kind of dudded out, I liked how it went down, trapped all the shorts, pushed back up, closed higher than this, where this bar closed, this one closed higher than that. I liked that part of it. And I saw it as a rule of 2, trend up, trend break, retest. Also now, since this other market cycle was over, my target is here and here. And I'm starting right here off the EMA. And guess what? The best trades are always off the EMA. So I like it, and boom, homer. All right. So that's what I saw today. There were some good trades out here today. There were some really good trades out here today. If you can read the chart, hey, you probably won today. Those were some good setups. So hey, as usual, great time to like. Go on and hit that like button right now. Take care of your boy. And let's do some house cleaning. So I did a let's pull it up here. See if we can pull it up. I did a survey because I'm trying to decide how often to post. And let's look at the final results here. We had 17 votes. Thought I'd get more votes than that. And 53% said 5 times a week. 41% said post 3 times a week, and 6% said to post once a week. I mean, who hit the button on this once a week? Y'all out cold. But so I've been thinking about it, and I want to give the people what they want. I want to give y'all what you want, but I think I'm gonna go to 3 times a week, which would be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Reason being is because I really don't want to get burnt out. For those of you who don't know, I still work a full-time job, and I don't have a problem with that because I work my dream job. I'm a programmer by trade, and I have a dream job. So I don't really plan on quitting it anytime soon. And so doing 5 videos a week, making videos honestly is secondary. I mean, it's not even secondary. It's closer to the bottom of my list. I mean, I trade, I'm trading. I'm working a full-time job. I'm trading, and I'm not just trading, binary options. I'm trading futures also. And then I look at other things too. So you guys know I'm into Bitcoin also. So I got a lot going on. And so making videos 5 times a week, I don't know how long I could keep that going. And so I want to be consistent in whatever I choose to do. And also I want to make good quality content for you guys. And so, I mean, if I was just to keep posting 5 times a week, I don't know. I may run out of stuff to say. I don't know. But 3 times a week, I'm kind of thinking that I could make, good videos. It would give me time in between to think about good topics. It would give me time in between to ask you guys what you want me. I could keep doing these community posts and ask, hey, what you want the next video to be about? So I think it would just give me a little bit more time to give you guys better value. If I only was to post 3 times a week. I really wanted to do 5 a week. Right now I'm feeling like, oh no, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. But that's right now. 2 months from now, I may be like, this 5 times a week is killing me. You see what I mean? So I don't want to burn out, and I want to continue to give you guys good value. So I'm really leaning towards 3 times a week. So you guys could be looking for my videos to come out Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. And then I'll still do some shorts, the source just show some good entries that I have for the day, because I trade every day. So I still may make a quick short video just so you guys can see a good setup. Also in the community posts, I may still just put a work study, just like I got the work study chart here. I may still post a work study chart because I want to continue. I'm going to continue marking up my charts because it's the best way to learn. It's the best way to sharpen your skills. It's the best way to get good. I've taken a huge leap since I've been back to marking up my charts. So, y'all can listen. You can ignore what I'm saying if you want to. If after you trade, mark up your charts. Look at all the entries you can find. If you're new, start with marking up your charts and look for every entry you can find. It's the best way to learn price action. I'm trying to tell you guys it's the best way to learn price action. But yeah, I'm really feeling like 3 times a week is going to do it because I just don't want to get burnt out. And you guys have no idea what's really happening. I'm just going to keep it real, man. Yahuwah is doing some special things on this channel. Many times, I don't know what I'm going to teach the next day. I go to sleep completely empty, like, God, give me something to share tomorrow, because I'm blank. And then I wake up just full of value, and I just come to the mic and just spit it. That's what's happening. I don't have no script. I'm not using no script. I come to the mic and I just spit what God has given me, and that's how it's been. And so that's how I kind of feel like I could keep that going every day. But I don't know. You know what I mean? This is some crazy stuff that's happening here. Look, guys, listen. You guys have no idea. Listen. What's happening on this channel is nuts. I'm trying to tell you. Look, I'm part poet, part prophet, part teacher, part preacher. I'm trying to tell you, you guys have no idea who you're learning price action from. None whatsoever. God is just pouring into me, and I'm just coming to this microphone and pouring it out. I watch my own videos like 3-4 times a day because I'm learning with y'all. I'm trying to tell you, this is crazy. What's going on is crazy. I'm trying to tell you. This channel here, this is a different channel. This is a different monster, okay? This is a different beast. I'm trying to tell you guys. I'm just pointing it out here. I'm keeping it so 100 right now. God has just been pouring stuff into me, and I watch my own videos like I didn't make it myself, and I learn. Yahuwah, I thank you. I praise you. This is crazy, okay? So I just want to keep that going. I want to stay in this flow. And so I don't want to get burnt out, but I still want to share value to you guys. So I think I'm gonna go 3 times a week. Okay. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and it's going to be good. It's going to be good. And like I say, check my community posts, because I'm going to be posting pictures too, of screenshots and thoughts and other things that come to me, on days that I'm not posting a long form video. Okay. So got something special for you today on the bonus. Of course, I'm going to show you a binary options trade entry. I'm also going to show you a futures entry, because I've said this before. I say it in my course. I say it on other content. You may not truly believe me. Price action works anywhere you can find a price chart. If it's a candlestick price chart, you can trade price action on it. Price action is how the market moves, and it moves like that no matter the market. And so you're going to see a futures trade today, and you're going to see you're going to see a binary options trade today. So if you take the time to learn price action, this skill is so valuable. You can take it to any market. You don't have to be stuck in binary options. You don't have to be stuck in the Forex. You don't have to be stuck in futures. You can go wherever you want to go. You can teach whoever you want to teach. You talking about teaching a man to fish. My goodness, this skill here, price action, people. Price action. You're not stuck in any certain market. You can take price action anywhere. Okay. I'm gonna close with that. If you learn price action, you can take it anywhere. This is a valuable skill. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out these lessons. Hey, if you have not subscribed to this channel, this is a special channel. this is a special blessed channel. So if you haven't subscribed, do it today. Please like, please share. And hey, my name is JD. And as always, I wish you increase on the Sutton. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, I'm going with momentum here. I'm going with momentum here. We get a pullback, beautiful. Oh yeah, come on. Oh, beautiful. Test the EMA. Now we get another green up. It's go time. Yes. Look at the bounce. Getting the rejection right off the EMA. Trend up, trend break, retest to we coming to test here. And here, new cycle start, new trend start. This one is completely played out. This was a great entry here. This would have been another great entry if I could have did it without risking a loss, but it's okay because it's gonna give me another one right here. Another great entry above the EMA. All right. Here we go. Here we come. Big candle out. We will be coming to test this high here. We're looking at a low, push up, higher low. Just give us a big candle, push up, push up. Trapped all the shorts. Let's see if it closes under the EMA. Couldn't do it. And got a low, push up, higher low. Couldn't close under the EMA. We're expecting we're coming to test this high and this high. 3 minutes. Push up. Closing your top, 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 closing your top. Rejection, 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 rejection. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Rejection. Hold it. Rejection. Hold it, rejection, rejection. We know what we're doing out here, baby. We know what we're doing out here. Rejection. Rejection, rejection, rejection. I ain't trying to talk junk. I ain't trying to talk junk. I ain't trying to talk no junk. I ain't trying to talk no junk. But we do know what we're doing out here, though. It's another 2%. Great day. Alright, so we had this low here, push up, higher low. This candle bounces off the EMA, gives us a good stem up, closes up here. I'll go along with this. This is a nice move up. Trend is hard up. Up, here it come. Get my finger on the trigger here. 2 attempts back, couldn't do it. $20 seconds till go time. $10 seconds. Close green, I'm going. 5 seconds. 3. It's a go.
Order film.
Push up, knock us out real quick. Push it up, push it up, push it up. Go on, knock it out. Two more ticks, 2 more ticks. You know you want to do it. Go on, finish it up. win. Push it out, push it out. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Runner alive. The runner is alive. Keep going. That's a win. Come on, keep the runner alive. Keep the runner alive. Push up hard, push up hard. Keep this runner alive. Push it up. Let the runner run, baby. Let the runner run. Come on. Don't get my runner. Don't get my runner. Come on. Don't get my runner. Run, baby. Ah, got us. Yeah, I'll take the win, though. Good trade. So you just watched a 30-minute video from somebody you've never heard of before. If that's not a reason to hit that subscribe button, I really don't know what is. But hey, if you need more proof, watch these 2 videos right here and see how we do this price action thing each and every day. All right. My name is JD. And as always, I wish you increase on the Sutton. Bye-bye.